Hey guys, how's it going? This is Joe Coronado. If you guys don't know who I am, or you're your first time on the channel, if you get a chance, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Crown Life. It'll have my picture on there, so if you get a chance, please subscribe, guys. And I just wanted to come out to you guys and share a little bit of information over this past week. A lot of things have actually happened this past week. I actually had a chance to go to a great seminar. It was in Florida, and learned a lot, and really happy, more than anything, really proud of myself for going out there and learning a lot of great information. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information on what I learned there, what I saw there, and just so you guys can get understand basically what the this video is about. But went out to this seminar, and you go there and you've got all these ideas. You've been to several seminars and you're thinking, oh, it's just going to be another run-of-the-mill information, you know. But I was thinking like that, guys, because I used to work, like I mentioned in the past, I worked for another business, and the business that I worked in, we were captive agents, which meant that as a captive agent, you're a captive thinker. So what that means is that the information that we learned was just the same information within the same walls of the company. So it means that this guy learned something from this guy and shared it back with this guy, and this guy shared it here. So it was just all recycled information. And it was funny because eventually it tired out all the people that worked there. They would get tired of hearing the same story just from a different person. And it got to the point that by the end of the year, that story was overlapping. You started hearing the story as the guy would be telling it in first person, like it happened to him, but you knew because you heard that story a month ago from somebody else that it happened to him. And so I went in with all these preconceived notions, thinking, oh, it's gonna be some type of run-of-the-mill information. And when I got there, I was really surprised because there was people that had nothing to do with my industry. They were in completely different businesses. They were doing, you had a person who was an international DJ. They taught about marketing, how they market themselves globally. We had people that were writers. They've written books, authors. We had people there that were just great in marketing, guys. Overall, they had nothing to do with this industry, in the industry that I'm in. So it was really good content that I'm going to give you guys. And I learned 3 great things to continue. Well, it was several things, I should say, but I'm going to go over the top 3 things, and of course, just some more information. But the first thing that we learned there, and that was really good for me to touch on, I'm going to touch on is delegating work. That was something that was huge. You know, I've heard it in the past. Delegate work. It'll help you. It'll help your business. You know what, guys? I've become a little bit better as far as a little more patient. Before, I wasn't quite so patient. And I used to think, oh, nobody can do this as good as I can, or I got to oversee everything that's being done. As I continue to grow my business, I started learning that I needed to become better at delegating work. In other words, other people can do things better than I do. Some people are more efficient than I am. Some people are a lot more effective. And what that frees up is when somebody is efficient, they can basically eliminate a lot of things that were cluttering your life and be able to take more things take off your plate, so you can continue to head the ship of your organization. So to continue to grow your business and head the business, you need to delegate the work, because you're the one that has the big thinking, you has the big ideas. And you're gonna notice that if I continue to sit back and do filing of paperwork, and I gotta make all these phone calls, that takes away from time from me growing the business and growing my own business. So delegating work, be patient with that person, teach them, mentor them, and help them become better in doing that particular set of skills. So that's a big thing. It was huge to me because I got to see how these guys grew their industry just by simply delegating the work, doing the small things that I couldn't do. I thought I was effective, I thought I was good, and I realized that I probably wasn't as good as I thought I was. And I was just taking away time from myself. That was just a great tidbit on number 1. Number 2 would be, more than anything, guys, number 2 is fear. And that's something that we all deal with. We all have fear of starting a new business, a new venture, taking this leap of faith, guys. You know, you have one idea, the idea of creating this new business, but you have 10 reasons why you shouldn't. So, or you have advice from 10 people who failed in this business, or people who are not as good as you are, or you're a very talented person, you have tons of great skills, guys. Go out there and do it. Leave the naysayers aside. You go out there, you go do it. Don't be afraid. If you fail, it's going to be like that old cliche, you can't get better unless you fail. That's exactly right. You cannot get better in business unless you're failing, guys. And you got to allow yourself to fail and learn from it. You're going to continue to learn, continue to become better in what you do. And you know what? That's just having no fear, guys. I've done a lot of things, a lot of businesses, started different things. They didn't work out. Great. Move on to the next one. You cannot sit back and ponder on, and lick your wounds on, oh man, this didn't work out. We like I said in this conference, these individuals that were there, they've all failed, and a lot of them were very successful. We got to learn from. So have no fear, guys. Remove fear. Remove the thinking of fear, period. Just get that out of your mind. Stay positive. And just move forward. And this other one kind of hit home, because this is a lot of us. This happens to a lot of us, guys. And this third one is, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your business. Sometimes we're talking to individuals and we feel, oh man, if I'm going to tell them about what I do and blah blah. They don't care. They don't care about your business as much as you care. Not even the people that work with you care as much about your business as you do. That's the reason you got to focus and continue to head your ship, man your ship, and you're the one that's going to continue to grow the business. Continue to think, this is where we're going, this is the direction the sales are headed, and this is what we're doing for this business, guys. Nobody cares about, and I'm going to tell you this young lady was giving a speech there at the conference. It was so funny. She mentioned about, and it's so true, if you really think about it, it's kind of a litmus test that you can do just to understand if people really care as much as you think they do. Let's just say that you put out some content, some information, and let's just say your information is vital to people, good information, and you put it out there as helping families or whatever you're doing. Majority of this times, guys, if the information is not pulling at their heartstrings with some, and I hate to say this, some really terrible situation, most people just don't care, or you're gonna get 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 likes on your Facebook if you try that. But you go and put something silly, some kittens playing, or some little puppies fighting on the bed, or whatever the thing would be, you're gonna have 30,000 clicks or whatever you want to call it, likes on your Facebook. That's just the way it is. But the important thing is not to batter yourself about that. Put the information out there, guys. Continue to put the information out there, regardless if they don't like it now. We live in a business in a world of timing, so people want things when they want it. And if your information is out there, it's just a matter of timing. Something's going to happen. They're going to remember, oh, this guy has that information, or this gal put this information out in the past. Let me go to their site and take a look at it. So stay constant, guys. And more importantly than constant, the information has to be good and crisp and clear, that they understand it. So make sure you leave it out there. Just keep putting it out there. Don't worry about it. If they're excited about it today or not, it doesn't matter. Put it out there and just make sure that you're consistent with the information you're putting out. That was number 3. And lastly, guys, this information here is just information that helps all of us, guys. When you're building your business or building your organization or whatever you're doing, tie yourself to individuals that are doing better than you, or people that are growing in a different industry so you can learn from them, and tie yourself to people that are better in certain things. There's people that speak better Spanish than I do, so you need those individuals that are a lot more articulate than you are. People that are sometimes more technologically savvy, they're better on a computer and whatever, or even better just at marketing. You gotta tie yourself to these people and learn from them as well, guys. That's tidbit number 4, guys. And I hope this information is good to you guys. It was good to me. I got an opportunity to pick up a great book. I answered some questions or something like that, and I got a book there, and I was really excited. It's called Workaholics. So if you get a chance to look at it, it's a real simple read. That's something that's very important, especially people with busy lives. They want a simple read, something quick, fast. And thank you, Maria. She was actually the author of the book. Really happy. And guys, everybody that was there was awesome. Dave, Ty, Carolina, Ms. Diamond. I got to meet several people, and on the flight back, got to meet a gentleman who's in the same industry that I am, sitting right next to me, and we got to share a lot of great stories, learn a lot of great information. So a big shout out to Gary. Again, guys, thank you guys so much. And if you're not part of if you're not on my channel, so subscribe. It's The Crown Life, so if you get a chance, subscribe to it, guys. Thank you, guys. Until next time, take care. Bye.